Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Act 1, Scene 1 podcast by Strangeland Theater. I hope you are having a great day, evening, whatever, whenever you're watching it. Today, I'm joined with a very special guest. If you watched the episode with Chandler, you would know already who it is. But for those who haven't watched it, I'm here with Virag today.
Hi, hello.
How are you doing?
Good, I'm very, very good. How are you?
Amazing. I'm very good.
We've been yapping here for the past 15 minutes before we started this. So no, I'm fine.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you please introduce yourselves for the viewers at home?
Sure. So, hi, my name is Virag. I'm 24. I'm a fourth year CB student and I'm from Hungary. And I play Sally Poppy in the play. And I don't know, favorite color was something else.
We're not doing that.
Okay,
We're
good.
not doing
Okay,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
How did you get involved with theater?
like in general?
Yeah, in general.
Oh, it's hard to tell because I've always been involved with theater somehow. Like, we did this play in kindergarten as well, and I'm not really sure what the storyline was about, but it was about some, I think, 3 butterflies or 3 fairies or something like that, and it was like a little child's tale, and I was the storyteller, and I remember I enjoyed it a lot. And my parents have told me that ever since I was very, very young, like I've been, well, not making fun is not the right expression, but kind of copying people, how they acted, how they walked.
Imitating in a way?
Yeah, imitating them. And I did that just because I thought it was fun. So it's always been there.
How did you get involved with theater for this year?
For this year, it's actually a really funny story. So I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Chandler. Shout out to Chandler. I was I was sitting in Patty's. I don't know. It was like a Thursday or Friday evening, and it was 11 in September. And because last year I saw the play from Strangeland's play, but I didn't know it was a thing until then. And I was like, oh my God, there's a theater group. Like, I would love to join, but I didn't know it existed. And then I was sitting, fast forward to September, I was sitting in Patty's with a couple of friends, and Chandler was also there. And he just casually mentioned that the deadline for signing up for Strangeland was today. And I was like, wait, what? How? I didn't know, but so in the middle of Paddy's, which is an Irish pub for those who don't know.
Yeah, here in Leeuwarden.
Here in Leeuwarden. So in the middle of Paddy's, I just pulled my phone out and I wrote an email to Elger. I was like, hey, the deadline just passed, but I really want to try. Can you send me the text or the overall information? I would love to join, please, and thank you. And that's how I'm here.
Oh, well, you're playing one of the big roles.
Yeah.
How was the auditioning for that?
I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah? I enjoyed it. Yeah. Because this is my first time acting in the past 4 years, I would say. So I haven't done this in a hot minute, but I got the scenes for the auditions, and we had 2 scenes for the first audition, and I didn't know anything about the play. I didn't know anything about the characters, so I just had the 2 scenes in front of me with a bunch of names, and I had no idea who was who. I had no idea, so I kind of just made it up in my head and just, I don't know, acted accordingly. I just went along with it, and then I tried to I don't know, get the chance to try all the roles out. And overall, I just had fun. I just enjoyed it. Yeah.
What's your favorite memory from theater? It could be in the past, could be this year as well.
Oh, my favorite memory. Oh, that's hard to tell. I have so many. I really loved going to these theater group competitions when I was younger, like back in primary school. The atmosphere there was always unbeatable. I loved doing that. And there's a really funny story from the last time I did theater before this. I was still in Hungary. It was 2020, so in the middle of the COVID pandemic, and my theater group and we were rehearsing this really amazing play that my best friend directed, actually. So it was great. And the premiere was set to be on my 20th birthday. And I was like, oh my God, that's so amazing. That's just so cool. That's a wonderful birthday gift for myself. But then, because of COVID, we had lots of lockdowns and lots of, information kept coming each day and it kept changing.
Yeah.
So a few days before the premiere, they announced that the whole country is going to go into a full-on lockdown the day after the premiere. So we were very lucky because we could still have the premiere, and from the next day on, lockdown, full-on lockdown. Nobody out, nobody in, nobody went anywhere anymore. So that was really, really fortunate for us.
Oh,
yeah.
Damn. What was the play about?
Yeah. It was basically about how far a person can go to, so that play was basically about how a very simple everyday person, how far he can go to get to the truth, and to to get back what's rightfully his. Yeah, I think that's the gist of it. But it's a very complicated story with many characters. Everybody played several characters. So yeah.
So you played multiple characters.
Yeah, I played 4.
Damn.
Yeah.
4?
4.
Jesus.
Yeah.
How was that though?
Oh, it was really exciting. It was really exciting because all those 4 characters were connected together based on something, but they were still very different from each other. So in one scene I appeared as a lawyer, and then in the next scene I appeared as this I don't know what's the name of that in English, but the person who collects stray dogs and stray cats and stray animals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that.
Yeah.
So the contrast was very big from scene to scene, but it was a challenge. I loved it.
Talking about roles, without spoiling anything, can you tell me a bit more about Sally?
So Sally is the convicted.
Oh.
So this girl is convicted of a crime, and she says she's pregnant. So the justice basically calls together 12 women from the area, from the village, to determine if she's actually pregnant or not. But because the play is set in the 18th century rural England, it was not that easy to tell if somebody was pregnant in the early months. So that's the core story. That's the starting point of the play. And if it turns out that she's actually pregnant, then she's gonna be spared. But she's not pregnant, she's gonna be hanged. So and that's the character I play, and I'm gonna be really careful not to spoil anything.
Yeah, you could have gone in much detail.
Yes. Not gonna do that. Come and watch the play, and you're gonna find out.
I mean, this episode was gonna be published like next week, so
okay. Yeah, come watch the play.
So it's really close to the play dates, so you better come and watch them.
Yeah.
So, without spoiling anything, again, describe the play in 3 words, maybe.
Oh, 3 words. Okay. Emotional. 3 words. Okay, I'm just gonna say 2 more words that remind me of the play. Womanhood. And tragedies.
Ooh.
And I'm just saying tragedies in general.
Yeah.
So
that's not a spoiler.
No, that's not a spoiler. That's just life. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. All right. What do you think are the challenges and opportunities that theater gives?
The challenges. Well, of course, it's always a challenge to play somebody that you're not. So, I mean, as an actor, that's the biggest challenge, of course. And everything that comes with it. Learning the lines, rehearsing the scenes, learning the choreography, if there's any. Opportunities, well, just discovering a wide range of human emotion and connections. And I really like it because I can become somebody that I'm not, and I can empathize with this character, and I try to do my best to understand this character, and without the actual risks of being that person or being that character. So yeah, it's always just very versatile.
Yeah. What do you think makes theater unique, regarding like storytelling types, or what makes theater unique? And I don't know how to structure it better.
Okay. Well, then let me compare it to film, for example. Well, theater is a one-time thing. You go on stage, you do your thing, you come off stage, and it's done. If you're shooting a movie, for example, or anything audiovisual, you get to have a million takes. You can retry, you can fix the colors, you can fix your tone, you can keep fixing your makeup, you can just fix everything so in the final shot it looks perfect. You cannot do that in a theater play. So you need to be very, very mindful, and you really need to be present, because if you snap out of it for whatever reason, which is, I think, a big fear of everybody who has ever been on stage. If you snap out of it, it's really hard to come back, because on stage, you have one chance. You have one chance to do it. You cannot mess it up, because there are no retries. And because of this, it's more real, I think. It's a lot more intimate also with the audience. Yeah, it's just, it happens one time. It's different every time. Even if you have a play on stage several times, it's going to be a tiny bit different every single time. Yeah. So it's always unique.
Yeah. How can we make people actually go to theater more? Because I don't think nowadays it's really popular to go to a theater play. So how do you think we can encourage people to watch a play?
Well, I guess it also depends on the place, because, for example, in Leeuwarden there aren't too many opportunities to go to theaters. But in general, I would just try to make people understand, especially younger people, that it's not something that is from the past and not relevant anymore. Because I feel like a lot of young people, especially school kids, they have this prejudice about theater that, this is something old people do. This is something boring. You go there, you dress up nicely, you look all elegant, and then you just yawn throughout the whole thing for 3 hours. It's not just that. I feel like people don't realize how many opportunities and options there are in theater. And how big of a variety there is. And I'm pretty sure everybody could find something that they like in a theater or in a play or somewhere. So, I think people should be a bit more open-minded. And it would definitely need some more marketing on the theater's part. Yeah.
Ooh. You're not saying anything to me, right, about my marketing?
Am I? No. No.
Right. We said in the beginning that we haven't. Yeah, I said it. In the you work with Chandler a lot because your characters are, without spoiling anything, close.
Yeah.
Yeah. How is it working with him, and are there any challenges that you face while working with him?
Well, I mean, I really like working with him because it comes naturally somehow. We have a scene together in the beginning, I think I can say that. And I've never really been thinking, or like I've never really I don't overthink that. I never did. I don't think it's needed. We have this on stage chemistry, and I think it just makes it a lot easier. So yeah, it's fun. I don't know. It comes naturally, but we do mess up still, because we just both get into the mindset, and we're doing it, and in the heat of it we tend to forget our lines exactly, because there's a part of that scene which is just a lot of shooting back and forth, and we're just saying things to each other. It's very fast, like tuck, 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 and it's really easy to mess up, and afterwards we're like, oh my god, that was shit. That was so bad. That was so bad. But surprisingly enough, that's not how everybody else feels around us.
Really?
Yeah, everybody tends to like what we do, and like, yeah, I just don't understand. I come up and I'm like, oh, that was really bad. Everyone's like, oh my god, I loved it. It was so great, guys. The energy. Oh yes, it was there. Like, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it works even when we don't feel like it works.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people have this feeling that it didn't work just because they want to make it perfect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, but of course we want to make it perfect.
Yeah, but in a sense that you're putting your mind like as a perfectionist almost, and you don't like anything that comes out, and if it comes out perfectly, like, you like it.
Yeah, sure. I'm trying to be less strict with myself about this way.
Yeah.
I know that it can still be very, very good even if it's not perfect. So it doesn't necessarily have to be perfect. It just has to be good. Yeah. Yeah, but I still strive for perfection.
Of course.
Who
doesn't?
But yeah. But I feel like these tiny mistakes, it's fine.
Happen.
It's fine. It's a long play as well. It's a really long one. So yeah. And we can always improvise.
A lot of words also.
Oh yeah, a lot of words. So many words. So many words. I know. Yeah.
What can you say is the message of this year's play, without spoiling anything?
The message
again.
Yeah. Well, I think I kind of want to reuse some of the words that I said earlier to describe the play. So it is largely about womanhood, and that community. And I think it's really about standing with each other, even if we're very different. We have different experiences and very different lives. We are a community after all. And even if we have people that are kind of left behind, we need to care for them as well in any way we can. So.
Amazing. Wonderful. I like that. I think this is the best answer I've gotten for this question.
Nice. Yeah. I'm glad.
Oops. I'm not trying to start beef with anyone. Let's be clear.
Ha.
All right. What would you say to a person who wants to start doing theater but are too scared?
Just do it. Honestly,
just do it.
Just do it. I think
let it go.
Yeah. Yeah. I think if somebody is curious enough to try or is wanting to try, that's already good enough reason. Just go for it. Try it. Find yourself a theater group or create one. And of course. I think you can never go wrong with that. Maybe later you realize that eventually it's not something for you, but it is always worth a try, because in the best case you can just discover a new hobby that you're gonna love, and that's always a really nice thing to have. So just try. It's really fun, I promise. It's difficult, it's really difficult, it's stressful, but it's worth it in the end. So
well, thank you very much for this lovely conversation.
Well, thank you for having me.
It was great having you. Without the conversations before that.
Yeah, those we're not going to post.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe like a bloopers episode.
Yeah, okay. We'll see about that. Okay, we'll see about that.
But yeah, thank you again for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Come to the play 7th, 16th, and 17th of April. Yes, thank you. I'll put the links for the tickets in the description. By the way, we opened up more space for online ticketing.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You hear that?
You hear that?
There are more
Yep.
tickets. Yeah.
More tickets. We have a hall to fill. So
I think it's going well.
yeah. No, it is. Jokes aside, it is. With that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing day, night, evening, lunch, whatever you guys are doing. And we'll see you with the next and maybe last episode of Act 1, Scene 1. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
And bye-bye. See ya.
Bye.